What is going on, comic book fans? Welcome back to Bruce and Stephanie Comics. My name is Bruce, but something is missing. Give me just 1 second. Here we go. There we go. Now this makes everything so much better. 32 ounces of cold brew coffee from my spot, Dough Hut in Long Beach, New York. But guys, today is Monday, March 28th of 2022. We're gonna go over my must-have pickups for this upcoming new comic day, which is March 30th of 2022. Just 2 days away, guys. 2 days away until we get our hands on these books. Just as a quick reminder, in today's video, we're talking about what's in the guts of the book, the story itself, what I believe to be the best stories coming out this week that I think you guys have to be picking up because these stories are just too good to pass up. Now, obviously, I'm also gonna throw in some of my cover lover picks for this upcoming week. These are books that I just absolutely love the cover art, and I have to tell you guys about them. Now, I would be a fool if I did not remind you guys that we have our 2,000 subscriber giveaway going on right now. It is so easy to enter. All you need to be is a subscriber and then send us a comic book related meme to this email address. That's all you need to do to get entered. Now, there's one more thing you guys can do to support the channel, and that is become a channel member. That's right, guys. For $4.99 a month, you guys get some amazing special perks as a channel member. And also, we have a 2,000 subscriber giveaway going on just for our channel members that has an incredible prize. If you guys want to see what our prizes are for a 2,000 subscriber giveaway, I'll link the video right there. You guys can go check it out. But the channel member prize is a really special one, guys. So if you want to be part of that, you have to become a channel member. All right, guys, let's jump into my must-have pickups for this upcoming week, which is March 30th of 2022. All right, guys, before we jump into my must-have pickup books, we're gonna do my cover lover picks of the week. And man, there's some really good books. And we're gonna kick this list off with Silk #4, the Dyke Ruan variant cover. This cover is just absolutely amazing, in my opinion. I like Silk, Cindy Moon, the character itself. It's just the books really haven't been that solid as of late, but man, this cover is gorgeous. And next up is a book that I've never read before in my life, but this cover is amazing. This is Essentia, I believe that's how you pronounce it, #11, and art by Tony Parker. I'm not 100% sure if he does the cover art for this book, but holy guacamole, this cover is amazing. If you guys watch my comic book speculation recommendations video, you guys will recognize this book. It is Immortal X-Men #1, the David Nakayama Storm variant cover. There is a trade dress in version of this cover, and it is just David Nakayama taking Storm and crushing it. This cover is so stinking gorgeous. All right, guys, this last book is Something is Killing the Children #21. If you go to LeagueOfComicGeeks.com, you will see there are a lot of covers coming out for this issue, but there are two that I want to talk to you guys about. Again, if you watch my comic book spec video, you guys will already know that I love the Onion Club variant cover that is exclusively for the Onion Club members that paid the $250 Substack price to James Tynion's The Force Substack. And it's just a black and gold foil variant that is absolutely stunningly gorgeous. I love it. I'm jealous because I did not pay the $250 and I don't have a chance to buy that cover, but it is amazing. The other cover is a Frankie's Comics exclusive done by Adam Hughes himself. And what I love about this is Adam Hughes usually sexualizes his women. He makes them very sexy, but he didn't in this. He kept Erica Slaughter as Erica Slaughter, a complete goddamn badass holding 2 chainsaws, and just, she looks stunning and amazing because it's done by Adam Hughes. This bright pink background, it's gorgeous. It's Adam Hughes being Adam Hughes, but not over-sexualizing a character that doesn't need that done to her. And if you look at some of the other variant covers for that, a lot of the artists did. They try to sex up Erica Slaughter. Erica Slaughter is not a sexy character. She is a badass monster slayer. And this Adam Hughes cover is goddamn amazing. All right, guys, let's jump in to my must-have pickups top 8. That's right, top 8 books that you have to pick up based on the story alone. Now, before we jump into the list, I do want to show you guys my pull list for this upcoming week, which includes 20 books in total. 20 books, that's right. Which is funny because I only read 10 books last week, and that's been my normal, but I'm picking up 20, so I'm obviously just falling further and further behind, but I'm okay with that. Comic books are gonna be there forever, guys. I don't need to worry about that. I will get to them at some point, but as you can see, there are 20 books, and I picked out 8 books to talk to you guys about that I think you guys just have to be reading because these stories are so amazing. That's the preamble. If you guys are not using League of Comic Geeks, I highly suggest it. It's a great way to look into the future, make your pull list. You can share your pull list with other people. Share it with me. I would love to see your guys' pull list. But guys, let's not waste any more time. Let's jump into my must-have pickups. And the first book up is Shadow War Alpha #1. Obviously, I'm excited about this. This is a huge Batman event happening within the Bat universe. I'm in it. I'm loving it. Let's do this. This is written by Joshua Williamson, art by Victor Bogdanovich. Victor Bogdanovich is an amazing artist. Joshua Williamson has been doing a pretty good job so far on Batman, and this sees Deathstroke murder Ra's al Ghul. Ra's al Ghul actually dies, and then Talia is going after Deathstroke and Deathstroke Inc., which is Black Canary. And then obviously Batman and Robin are going to try to get into the middle of it, and there's going to be an all-out war. I cannot wait to see what's going to happen in this book. Joshua Williamson is promising twists and turns and everything else, but I'm just a Batman fan, so I'm in. Let's do it. Alright guys, this next book I am so far behind on, it is insane. So I am talking about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 127, comes out this week. It's written by Sophia Campbell and art by Pablo Tunica. Now I'm at least 12 issues behind on this book. I know, it's crazy. Why am I still picking up a book that I'm 12 issues behind on? Because it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, people. I'm a big Turtles fan. I'm a kid from the 80s, so obviously I love this book. But in this issue, they are introducing Venus, which is a new female turtle to the universe. But this is not her first appearance technically, because her first appearance was in a TV show back in 1997, which was a live action TV show. But from the artwork we've seen, Venus seems like she's kind of like a Frankenstein character. She's got stitches through her arms and legs and things. So I'm super excited to see what Sophia Campbell is gonna bring to the table. But I've also read some articles where she talks about how excited she is to bring this character to us, and I'm just excited to read it. So I am gonna make it my mission to get caught up on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles so that way I can get excited and read this book, because I don't want this book just to fall so far behind that I don't end up reading it. So my mission, my goal, read the issues so I can read this book and let you guys know how good it is, because Venus just sounds like a badass turtle. And I also want Jenica to have a friend that's a girl. Is that so bad? Alright guys, let's get into this next book. Alright guys, next up is Hulk #5, written by Donny Cates and art by Ryan Ottley. The art in this book is stunning. It's so good. And it's also a wacky ass story where we see Bruce Banner using the Hulk kind of like a spaceship. So the personality of Bruce Banner is in the body of the Hulk and he's driving it like a spaceship. It is so cool. And the way he powers the ship, again, it's just so cool. This is just a really original take on the Hulk, Bruce Banner dynamic. I'm loving it. There are some really, really cool covers for this book. There is a Pepe Larraz 1 in 25 that's absolutely amazing. There is that Jorge Fornes, like Venetian Blinds variant. There is just some really good covers for this book. You guys pick out your favorite. Pick this book up. It's a great story. I'm really enjoying it. Whoever doesn't like this story, you guys are crazy. Crazy! Alright guys, let's move into that next book. Alright guys, next up is my last Marvel book on this list with Dark Ages #6. That's right, Dark Ages, Elseworld Tale. Obviously, it's gonna be on my list. This is written by Tom Taylor, again, one of my favorite writers, and it's art by Ivan Coelho. The general idea behind this book is that there's no longer electricity. It's just gone. And heroes and villains have separated and divided, and they are trying to rule the world. Obviously, villains are doing villain things. Heroes are trying to save parts of humanity. It is just a really fun ride, and I love this book. Read Dark Ages. Alright guys, let's jump into my next book. Alright, we've already talked about some covers for this book with Something is Killing the Children #21 after a 6-month hiatus. This book is finally coming back. This is written by James Tynion IV and art by Werther Dell'Edera, the Dream Team. If you guys are not reading Something is Killing the Children, where are you? If you need a quick synopsis of what this series is about, we got a monster hunter and we got some monsters. And the monster hunter is hunting the monsters. That's like the basic idea. And if you're into monsters, you'll probably be into this, but there's so much more to it. James Tynion IV does such an amazing job of giving these characters depth. And I don't know, it's just a must-have pickup, guys. It's a must-read. I also love that James Tynion IV leans so much on Werther Dell'Edera to help tell this tale. This book is not filled with pages and pages of text. This book you can read normally within 10 minutes or less. It's just a nice, quick read. It's amazing. I love it. Read Something is Killing the Children. Picking up single issues is not going to be for you. Pick up the trades. get caught up. Something is killing the children. There's tons and tons of covers. Pick your favorite. I got, I think, A, B, C, D or something like that. I don't know. I got like 4 or 5 covers. There's so many covers for this book, but I'm so excited for this book to be back. Something is killing the children in the number 5 spot. I got 3 books left. Let's dive into these books. Alright guys, this next book up is my last indie on my list, and that is Magic Order number 6. This is written by Mark Millar and art by Stuart Immonen. I'm totally butchering that. I apologize, but this book is incredible. Incredible. If you like magic and you like to see a dark, twisted take on magic, this book is for you. We have the same family from the first book, which is kind of like a good guy family. They're like basically the heroes of the story. And then we get introduced into a villainous family, and they are badass. They do not care what they do to get the power. And there are so many cool things happening in this book. It is just awesome. Mark Millar being Mark Millar, telling it a crazy, amazing, fun tale using magic. I love this book. Read this book, Mark Millar. If you guys are not reading King of Spies, read King of Spies. That's not coming out this week. But Magic Order is. Pick this book up. It's so good. With only 2 books left, you guys know I need to be excited about these books. And in the number 7 spot, that's right, 7. How many times have I had 7 books on this list? I don't think ever, but that's okay. But this next book has it all. We got Elseworlds Tales. We got vampires, which are monsters, obviously. We got the DC Universe. We got James Tynion IV writing with Matthew Rosenberg and art by Otto Schmidt. You guys know what this book is? DC vs. Vampires. This book is so fun. Otto Schmidt is crushing the art in this book. He's leveling up this book so much. But James Tynion IV and Matthew Rosenberg are telling a really fun story which keeps you guessing because you don't know who is vampires and who's not. And you got heroes turning vampires, which you think would never be able to be turned into vampires, but they are. It is just so good. I love the twists and turns this book is taking. I'm just excited to read it, guys. And there's an awesome variant cover for this book done by Francisco Martina featuring Nightwing turned into a vampire, but my fingers are crossed that does not happen because he's my boy. Dick Grayson is my boy, and he's one of my favorite Robins right behind Damian Wayne, but it might happen because it's being teased in that. But guys, read DC vs. Vampires. It's a really fun book if you like vampires. And if you just want to constantly be guessing who you think is a vampire and who is not, I don't know. This book is just amazing. And in the number 8 spot, the book that I am most excited to read is going to be Batman Beyond the White Knight number 1, written and drawn by Sean Gordon Murphy. I am just over the moon excited for this because if you guys did not read Batman the White Knight and Batman Curse of the White Knight, you guys are missing out. This is an Elseworld tale. I know, I love Elseworld tales, but it's out of continuity. They can do things they can't do within the normal continuity. And when you can leave continuity and just do what you want, you're free to break all the rules. Some really fun things can happen. And so many fun things have happened in this book. It's a Batman book, so I'm obviously loving it. But the art in this book is gorgeous by Sean Gordon Murphy. His take on some of these characters is just perfect. It's golden. It's amazing. I love what he's doing in this book. We get Batman Beyond. We get Terry McGinnis in this book. I'm so excited to see what he's going to do with this. We also get an older Bruce Wayne. There's just so many things I love about this series. Read this series. There's also a spin-off Harley Quinn series written by Sean Gordon Murphy's wife, which was incredible. I love this series. I love Batman. I love Sean Gordon Murphy. I love Elseworld Tales, and I love comic books. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for my must-have pickups for this upcoming week. This video was a little longer than normal. I'm sorry guys, but there were just too many books that I needed to talk to you guys about, and my voice is starting to go. I'm still a little bit under the weather, some viral infection or some bullshit. I am just finally starting to feel myself. The energy is coming back, guys. But this upcoming week in comics, it's huge, it's amazing. But guys, let me know down in the comments below if there are any books that I did not talk about in today's video that you are so excited about that you think I should be reading. Those are the books that I'm most excited to hear from you guys because I am not reading everything and I just love DC books. There's always more DC books on than anything else. So if there's a Marvel book or an indie book that you guys think I should be reading, guys, let me know down in the comments below. If you guys are not subscribed to the channel yet, what are you doing? Get yourself subscribed, hit that bell for notification, and smash that like button. Thank you guys so much for sticking around to the end of this video. At the end of this video, I have a big thank you to all my channel member subscribers. Their names are at the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for supporting me and Stephanie in this channel. And I'll see you guys on Wednesday with my comic book speculation recommendations. Have a good week. Peace.